I tested positive for COVID. Hey beauties. So you're probably wondering where I've been, and well, boy do I have a lot to tell you guys. So I tested positive for COVID. Figured I'd get that out of the way. But yeah guys, before I get into that, I've been away because I had mouth surgery, and I went away with my family, and I've just been super busy and trying to, you know, when you go away and then you come back and it's like, okay, I need to get my life back on track. So I was struggling with that and getting my life back on track. As you can see, I have a little bit of mucus. But yeah, I have a little bit of mucus. So yeah, let me just show you guys. So a few days ago, one of my friends told me that they tested positive for COVID. And well, they didn't test positive, they tested negative, but someone that they are around tested positive, but they tested negative. So I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, you tested negative and I was around you, so I should be fine. But thank you for letting me know that, you know, that person tested positive and that you're negative. Like, I'm fine. Fast forward to yesterday, I had some mucus, and it was a little like, it was clear for the most part. There was a little bit of yellow in it, depending on, I guess, like, it wasn't yellow every time I was kind of like coughing it up. But usually, like, when I get a cold, I get a head cold, so all the mucus is usually up here. Like, I'm more prone to get head colds. But I noticed this time around, I felt the mucus down here, and I'm like, I'm actually coughing up mucus. So I'm like, okay, but it wasn't like a lot of mucus, it was just a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting a cold. Fast forward to the next day, I'm at work and I have a slight headache, but it's not really, it wasn't really a headache. Like, I could describe it as, usually when I get a head cold, my head kind of feels like a balloon, like it feels like it's filled with air. So I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely getting a head cold, right? So I'm like, but you know what, because, you know, the holidays are here and I'm like, I'm gonna be around my family and possibly my friends. I'm like, let me just get a test and rule it out. Now in New York right now, every urgent care and everywhere is jam-packed, so they all said that they don't have any appointments and to stand outside of their offices at 5 a.m. if I even want to get some sort of appointment for the day. So I'm like, okay, well, I need a test now. So I realized that the pharmacy has at-home COVID tests. So I'm like, let me get. So I purchased 5 of them. Me being dramatic. I purchased 5 of them and I took 2. And here I will show you the results. So here's one of them. As you can see, it says COVID-19 antigen home test. And then another COVID-19 antigen home test. So they both, as you can see, have 2 red lines. They came back positive. So I have COVID. And when I first, now let me explain to you guys why I took 2. Because I honestly did not believe it. I was just like, I don't have COVID. Like, I've survived 2 years of this whole pandemic going on without getting it. So I was just like, I don't have COVID, like, no. So me taking the first test and seeing it come back positive, I'm like, this test must be faulty, I don't believe it. And then I took another one and I was like, oh, it's positive again. All right, so I have it. So let me now, you know, call my job, call people who I was around and let them know, like, yeah, so your girl's positive. So I figured I'd pick up my camera and vlog for you guys. One, because I wanted to give you guys an update on where the heck I've been and why I haven't posted and what's been going on. And mind you, I had videos filmed, but at this point I don't know if it makes sense to even upload it. Maybe I will still upload it. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, currently I am making this remedy that I got from a healer. I don't even know if I should be saying the name so much in my video because I don't want it to get flagged with the, you know, stuff underneath, but whatever. But I do want to put you guys on. So when COVID first became a thing in the US, this healer posted on their Instagram basically a COVID remedy to help be preventative, and also if you do have COVID, this will help you breathe better and so many benefits, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys the remedy so that if you guys have COVID or a family member has COVID or whatever, or just to be preventative, that you can do this on yourself. Like say you were around some, oh god, I almost slipped. Say if you were around somebody, you can use this and it should clear up anything that tries to get through your nasal passages and try to stay there. So here's the remedy. Take 2 cups of water, slice some oranges, limes, lemon, grapefruit, bay leaves, cinnamon, mint, thyme, rosemary, and boil all these ingredients together. And what you're gonna do is stand over the pot and you're gonna inhale the steam, and you're gonna do this a few times a day. I would say like 3 times a day. If you don't have all the ingredients, you use what you have. And it clears up your respiratory tract, and the heat from the steam is great because the COVID virus does not like heat, and it's safe for babies to breathe in as well. And it's from an herbalist slash healer. So let me just show y'all what I got going on. I got it boiling here. I just need to add one more thing to it, which is the cinnamon. And I think I want to use some whole cinnamon sticks that I have. I have these cinnamon sticks. So yeah, you can literally use stuff from your cabinet, okay? Wow. All right, we'll lean that there. Yep. Oop. Okay. So yeah, use what you have in your house to help you. And I also added some ginger to it because ginger in general is just really good for you. So I'm gonna add a whole stick of cinnamon to this, and all these things combined are really good. Currently, I am not freaking out. I was at first because I'm just like, no, I don't have it. Like, definitely not. But now I'm more calm. I'm more like, okay, I got it. And it is what it is. I feel fine, guys. Like, I feel like a normal person. I know this isn't the case for everybody. I'm 27. I would say I'm in pretty good health. Besides the phlegm that keeps forming there, and it's not a lot of phlegm, but I do have to just kind of keep clearing my throat. Besides that, right, I feel normal. The headache that I had, it went away. So yeah, I still have my taste, I still have my smell. I can smell every herb and spice that's in this pot. And what I'm gonna do basically is put my head over the pot, and I'm gonna do this for about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll be back once I'm done inhaling everything. So yeah, and then you can reuse this pot, I would say, for the next 2 days, and then you want to slice up some new fruits and stuff. So but so far I feel fine. I think I am gonna vlog these next few days so that you guys could see how I've been feeling. So like I told y'all, day 1, mucus. Day 2, still mucus, but not a whole bunch, with a headache, and I did have slight muscle aching, but also I didn't take the muscle aches as like a symptom because I was working out. I was going to the gym. So I'm like, okay, I'm just sore. But yeah, muscle ache. And now we'll see what tomorrow brings. So yeah, Merry Christmas, you guys. So I'm here. It's morning time. I actually got a really good sleep. I woke up though to my family calling me at 8:30 to check on me because, you know, I have COVID and everything, which is really sweet of them. But this is, I guess, day 3 with COVID. So far so good. I have presents under the tree, my little tree. The presents aren't really for me. I mean, there's one present for myself, but his presents are for my my nephew and stuff, and all my friends for the most part got their presents from me already. So yeah, today I feel like I'm deep breathing a little bit more than normal, but I've been practicing this method that I seen on the internet. Shout out to the internet. Basically it's where you sleep on your belly. So last night I slept on my belly, and I also put socks on with Vicks Vapor Rub on my toes, and I put some on my nose just in case I was sleeping and then my nose started to clog up, that the Vicks would allow me to be able to breathe through my nose while I'm sleeping. So I laid on my stomach to sleep, and yeah, so you see that deep breathing I'm doing? It's like normally if I'm talking I don't need to deep breathe every few words, but right now I do, and I guess that's from having COVID. But so far so good. Like, I'm not panicking or anything. I guess I am a little bit sad because I can't be around my nephew or any family or even my friends for the holidays. I'm literally gonna miss out on Christmas and New Year's, although I am gonna test myself again before New Year's Eve or on New Year's Eve just to confirm, because now it's like, although I tested positive on Christmas Eve, how long did I actually have COVID for? So I'm just gonna test myself on New Year's Eve, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I am actually, oh, and another thing, guys, I stepped on the scale and I did lose weight. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm on the phone with my family if you hear any talking in the background, but I have them on mute right now so they don't hear me vlogging. Wait, let me see, are they talking to me?
It has to phase out, let it.
Okay, yeah, so my mom's already given me the whole, Tia, you need to wear your mask and all that stuff. And I'm like, Mom, I do wear my mask. I do all of the precautionary things. I wear my mask. If I'm at work, I wear gloves. I'm always using sanitizer and washing my hands. I keep sanitizer everywhere I'm at, in my bag, in my car, full bottle, like for not only me, but if I have a friend in my car, here's some sanitizer. Like, and every time I leave a store or leave my building or leave from touching anything, I put sanitizer. So I don't know, it just, I don't know, they caught me slipping, y'all. But yeah, so I wanted to vlog that I'm about to take vitamins. So I'm gonna tell you all the vitamins that I'm taking that I know are gonna help me through this. So for one, I'm taking a multivitamin with iron. Multivitamin is always really good for you. I'm taking OPC3. It's powerful antioxidant, promotes cardiovascular and joint health, helps maintain your cholesterol and blood glucose levels. It's anti-inflammatory. It supports normal blood vessel function, and it also helps with your lungs. So I've always had these vitamins, but I know right now I need them the most. I'm also gonna take some vitamin B. Increases your energy, your nervous system, intestinal tract, cardiovascular health, decreases stress, and also improves mood, which is very important right now because with me deep breathing, I don't want to start stressing because I'm having and going through you know, different symptoms and stuff. I don't want to psych myself out or stress myself out over anything. I don't know if I told you guys last night when I started vlogging, but I do remember when we were all on lockdown that there was a doctor saying if you do need to treat it at home to get you some Robitussin. And mind you, I wrote all this stuff in my notes and didn't know that I would actually end up needing it. So here I am, got my Robitussin, but I'm not gonna take that now. I'm gonna make sure I eat first, and then I am also gonna take some immune support. It basically is what it says it is. It helps your immune system give a better fight. So immune support. I'm gonna be taking a lot of vitamins over the course of the next few days. I'm also gonna take I might take this before bed, some magnesium. I'm not gonna take it right now. But I am also gonna take some, I don't know if I should take vitamin C or if I should take calcium. My mom was saying to take calcium, so I guess I should listen to my mom. Yeah, I'll probably take the calcium, or maybe every day I'll switch it up, because I don't want to take a ton of everything, because I also want to take these greens, where basically if I don't have enough veggies, this already gives me the amount of veggies that I need for the day. So I'm just trying to be super healthy in these moments. And then I also was reading that I shouldn't have dairy, and I planned on making, well, my original plan before knowing I had COVID was to make some baked mac and cheese, some candied yams, some baked chicken for my family, and then some veggies, of course, some asparagus and some greens. But I was reading that when you have COVID, because you already have mucus, it's not good to eat dairy because you're only creating more mucus. So I really don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I know for breakfast a doctor said it's good to keep your potassium levels up, so I'm definitely gonna have a banana. I'll probably have some warm cereal, because it's good to have warm foods. And then in my fridge I have mixed berries. I have raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, and I'm gonna have mixed berries for breakfast, and also some kiwis for a snack. So I will be having a lot of fruit and maybe like a piece of bread, because I don't know, I looked at the scale the other day and I was 5 pounds up, and I didn't weigh myself until this morning, and now I'm 5.5 pounds down. And I've been eating normal, but I don't know if that's because of COVID that oh god, I look crazy, guys. Just remember that I just woke up, but I'm just trying to vlog everything for y'all so y'all know what's going on, and if you gotta treat it at home, that you can follow this video. But yeah, what the heck was I saying? I also am experiencing the brain fog a little bit. Like, I'll be talking and then completely forget like the word of something or whatever, and I don't usually experience that, so I know it's because of here's the deep breathing again, but I know it's because of, you know, the virus. But it is the milder version, so I have nothing to complain about. I am blessed. But yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys. It is, I wish I could show y'all my view, but I'm not trying to show y'all where I live. But look at my plants, y'all. They're doing absolutely amazing. They're so green and lively. Like, my plants look so good. And I try to go talk to my plants, you know, and give them that, is it CO2 that we breathe out? I think so. But and try to give them that, but it's like now I'm breathing out something toxic right now, so I don't know if I should talk to them. But I do have cleaning the air plants. I have 2 of them that clean the air, so they are also making it better for me to breathe in here, since I got to be in my house for the next 2 weeks. So I'm good. I'm happy. You know, I can't be around family right now, but I am truly happy. And I'm so mad that I can't get back to what I said before, but oh well. But yeah, I am so happy. My family is healthy. They are well and okay. It's sad that I can't be around them, but with new technology and us being able to FaceTime and be on the phone, it feels good that it still feels like we're connected. Like, for example, my dad's birthday is tomorrow. His birthday is the day after Christmas, and I'm not going to be able to spend it with him, but I can be on FaceTime when everyone sings happy birthday or whatever And my dad likes to watch movies, so maybe we'll watch the same movie and be on FaceTime and still be able to like talk about the movie or anything. So it's like still stuff that we can do together. But yeah, I am so far so good. I'm gonna take my vitamins and I'll keep y'all updated on how the day is going. Woo. Okay, hey guys, so it's a new day and basically my symptoms for today, not really deep breathing as much as I was yesterday. Kind of breathing fine today. Still have my taste and smell. I will say though, I feel like my I don't know if it's my lungs or my chest or something feels kind of sore. So that's kind of what I'm feeling today as far as new symptoms go. I'm really just paying attention to every little thing that I feel. But yeah, for the most part I've been relaxing, and don't pay attention to my background. It's looking a little crazy. And yeah, my hair has been in this messy bun thing since. Because what's the point? That's how I feel. But yeah, but I'm taking this time as a blessing. It kind of just hit me today, since I'm not going through so many bad things and I am forced to stay home, that maybe I have been given this time so that I can get myself ready and prepared for the new year and things that I've wanted to do that I've put on the back burner for saying I don't have time to do this or whatever. Get videos done for you guys, all of that. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. And I also told myself I am gonna try to work out a little bit in my house just so that I stay active, because me and my friend Diamond have been very consistent in the gym. And although I do have COVID and we can't work out right now or be together, I just don't want to fall off track at all, especially going into the new year. It's like I can't end off the year being in the gym and then start the year not in it. I do kind of feel dizzy a little bit. I'm gonna hydrate because today I really have not hydrated like I have been for the past few days. For the past few days I think I was kind of nervous, so I was drinking so much and staying hydrated, and today I kind of just stayed in the bed. So I am feeling really dizzy right now, so I'm about to eat something and also hydrate and probably take some immune juices. Let me show you guys the juices that I have. They're in the fridge. So the juices that I have is this organic immune refresher that I got from Whole Foods. It has carrot, orange, turmeric, potassium, vitamin C, and then this other immune refresher which has purple carrot, beet, cherries, elderberry, some, I think it's called echinacea. Yeah, so I'm about to drink some right now because I'm feeling super dizzy. And I just, not trying to faint in the crib. But I feel good. Yeah, I just need to hydrate. I'm gonna stop recording because I don't even have the energy to talk or anything right now. So yeah, I don't even know what day this is, because technically I only know from the day that I tested positive, but I don't know how many days I've actually had COVID, so I don't know. Just taking it day by day. Hey beauties, so I actually just got out the shower. It's a new day. I have finally combed my hair, and I have it down. I'm in my bathroom in the mirror, you know, checking myself out. But yeah, I actually had some hair come out, but that's probably from not combing my hair for a few days. so I'm just gonna assume that and not assume that it's something because of COVID. But I feel good. I haven't had any more symptoms progress, thank God. I'm breathing fine. I still have a little bit of mucus, but for the most part I feel good. I don't have that weird headache anymore. I feel good. And the CDC actually just lowered the quarantine time to 5 days, so that's crazy. But yeah, I'll actually be heading back to work. But yeah, I'm feeling good, and I just want to let you know these are my symptoms and what I was feeling over the course of these days that I found out that I had COVID. I'm still gonna be super cautious and wear my mask while I'm at work. I also wear gloves, but it's just important to be safe and just like protect yourself, because it is going around. I was one of the people who was like, I'm never getting it, and then I test positive and I get it. So just be safe and know that, you know, there is something going around out there, and it's not just, you know, a big scheme. For me, I didn't really have any bad symptoms, but it could be because I'm healthy and I take care of myself and I take my vitamins, and I'm also in my 20s, so that could play a part. But I don't know. And because I don't know, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that if you're my age and as healthy as me, that it's gonna affect you the same way, because I don't know that to be a fact. I just know how it affected me. So guys, just continue to be safe out there and protect yourself, and I will be coming soon with a full update on how I've been feeling, my year in review, and just like mostly how I've really been feeling. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every last one of you that tune into my videos, and I'm so sorry for being on this 3-week hiatus from my channel, but your girl is back. And here to stay, and I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.